Lesson number 5. Who am I, really? A sacred return to identity beyond survival, shame, and performance. There's a question that echoes through the soul of every human who's ever been objectified, silenced, misunderstood, hypersexualized, praised for their pain, or punished for their power. Who am I, really? Am I my past? Am I what they saw when they used me? Am I what I gave away when I was desperate to feel love or safety? Am I the role I played to survive? The performance I perfected to be valued? Or the silence I held to avoid being punished or ignored? Or is there something even deeper, something truer, something eternally mine that never changed, even in the darkest moment? You were never the object. You were never the mistake. You were never the fantasy, the failure, the story, or the shame. You were and are a divine being wrapped in a human experience, trying to remember that no matter what has touched your body or your choices, your soul was never lost and can never truly be lost. This is the module that lets you find your name again, the one God already knows. But why do so many people feel lost in this question? Well, when we're over-sexualized, too young, seen only for what we can give, do, or offer, raised in purity culture or exploitation, constantly shifting identities to feel safer, desired, or accepted, we forget who we are. We start to believe we are the object, not the origin, the label, not the living being. But this module is here to dismantle false identities rooted in trauma and performance, to reclaim your power to choose and define who you are, to create safety for your present becoming, even if it's still unclear, and to invite you into the God-backed truth of your identity, chosen, whole, and eternal. Some of the identity wounds we hold in the body and mind are, I'm only good for what I offer. If I'm not desirable, I'm invisible. I have to wear a mask to be accepted. No one sees the real me. I'm too much or not enough. If people knew the truth, they'd leave. If I stop performing, I'll disappear. My story is too messy to belong anywhere. I don't even know who I am anymore. But these aren't personality flaws. These are just survival mechanisms, symptoms of trauma, shame, and societal conditioning. But the truth that you should anchor into is you are not what happened to you. You are not what you chose in moments of pain. You are not how people have seen or have used you. You're not your reputation. You're not the past. You're the presence of God awakening in form. You are a soul with sovereign authority to rewrite the script. You are a creation, not a category. You don't need to become better. You're here to remember. Sometimes we disassociate from identity due to trauma, or we develop a shame-based identity formed through abuse, religion, or rebellion. Sometimes we even get a performative identity used to gain love, power, or validation. We become lost or fragmented from over-adapting, and then there's this spiritual dissonance between who I am and what I've done. Maybe a fear of visibility, or being erased altogether, or even a sacred longing for belonging and naming. So let's anchor into these healing practices. Number 1, the role release ritual. What did I have to become to survive? Write a list of the roles and identities you've taken on. The seductress, the savior, the hustler, the dom, the sub, the healer, the addict, the muse, the performer, the rebel, the good girl, the fantasy. Speak out loud. I see you. I honor you. You kept me alive, but I release you. If you feel comfortable, you can also burn or bury the paper you write it on. Sit in stillness for 10 minutes afterwards, though. This is the aftercare. Welcome back the self beneath the role. Your true self is not the thoughts in your mind. It's the quiet observer listening to those thoughts. A second practice that you can try is called Name Me, God. And it's basically a quiet naming ceremony where you get quiet, you put your hands over your heart and your womb and ask, God, what name do you whisper over me? Who am I beneath all my stories? Sit with this question and let the name rise. It may come as a feeling, a phrase, essence, a word. Write it, speak it, and receive it. This is a sacred name, not just the title. Let it bless your entire being. Number 3, sacred identity statements. Repeat after me. I am not my past. I am a present day miracle. I do not need to be fully healed to be fully loved. I am not who I was forced to become. I am not my performance. I am not my pain. I am safe to become who I truly am, to embody my authentic self. God already sees me. God already knows me. God has never left me. God is inside of me. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you. John 15:16. To the one who overcomes, I will give a white stone with a new name written on it. Revelation 2:17. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Jeremiah 1:5. Even if you forgot who you are, God didn't. Even if you've been called every name in the book, He's been holding the true one. A question that I want you to ask yourself is, what if I didn't need to explain who I am to anyone? And then I want you to go on a walk, slowly, just chill vibes for 10 minutes, with the phrase repeating in your head, I am who God says I am, pulsing through your body. And if you want to tap into a more creative side, you can have an art prompt as well. Draw, paint, or create your before the world touched me essence. For me, personally, this is my inner child, to give you an example. But it can be whatever you feel called to. And with patience and grace, ask God to remind you, in dreams, signs, or silence, of who you truly are. It will be revealed to you. I promise. May you no longer wear the names they gave you in fear or judgment. May the masks melt off gently, not in shame, but in sacred reunion. May your true identity be felt in your bones, not just in your mind. May your nervous system learn, I am safe to be fully myself. Not for approval, not for applause, not even for redemption, but because you were always meant to shine as your most authentic self. This isn't about becoming anything. It's about returning. It's about remembering. You are the beloved. You are the light. You are the oracle. And you already have more than enough here now to experience wholeness, abundance, joy, safety, love, and presence.